summer, Adelphi University will be renovating the University Center. This building was originally built in the 1970s, and after almost 50 years, the building is finally getting upgraded. What can students expect from these renovations? We spoke with Executive Vice President to find out.
So ultimately what we're doing now in the new UC is it'll be a much more expanded building. We're going to be adding almost 20,000 square feet of new space. We're going to be doubling the dining square footage to about almost 12,000 from about 6,000, which it is right now. We'll have a brand new bookstore spirit shop, which will have a lot more merchandise in it. We're also going to be doubling the size of the art gallery. We're going to be enhancing the interfaith center. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff around meeting space, the ballroom. What we will wind up accomplishing with the project is providing a much better student experience for dining and other things that they may need on campus around meeting, and then also have a whole brand new event space that we could be using for ballrooms, special events, or other student functions.
Renovations will begin immediately after commencement and are scheduled to be completed by fall 2020.
One of the things that the university did was about 2012 or so, we had a campus master plan that was conducted, and we identified all the different needs around the campus. And certainly the University Center was one of the top priorities for the institution to think about. When we looked at the University Center and the needs that came out of it around expanding dining service, also expanding meeting space, so because all of the funding was kind of available now, we decided we should do this project now, take advantage of the opportunity to get the third-party funding and do the project first as opposed to some of the other ones. The facilities are really important to a student and when they're making the selection of a campus. So we want to make sure it's a warm, inviting place that'll allow us to do a whole bunch of different programming that we may not be able to do. So I do think that going forward it'll be a building that'll be a real flagship for the institution, and hopefully will allow us to attract a lot of new students and retain students.
Adelphi was able to receive funds for this renovation from vendors and from New York State.
This project right now has a budget of about $34 million. So of the 34, half of it about is coming from third parties. We're also going to be putting in some additional money from the university from our operating funds. So in our funding plan, there's no impact on a tuition increase.
With the new renovations, meeting and event spaces will be enhanced.
So it's really important that we have really good meeting space so that way you can hold an event or some kind of a speaker or some other thing that you'd like to do. One of the things that we were trying to do is enhance the ballroom so that way we could do some more high-end events there that will allow us to not only bring in our own groups but expand it to the community as well.
The University Center is a hub for students and events on campus. So are students happy with the new renovations?
I think the UC renovation is long overdue. It's definitely a good investment considering all the traffic the UC gets, and the UC is the first thing that new students see when they come to campus.
This is kind of an amphitheater space that'll allow us to do outdoor dining. There'll be a lot of green and trees and flowers, so that way we're really bringing in the arboretum aspect of the campus into the design. And largely the lower level of the design is where we're going to have all of the dining service. So there'll be 12,000 square feet of open space available for dining. And then as we move up, you can see here that we're creating this large commuter lounge. One of the things that we heard was the importance of having a space for commuters to actually utilize during the course of the day in between their classes.
I'm really excited for the UC renovation. The commuter lounge is going to be a state-of-the-art lounge with new furniture, a lot of glass so that you're very connected to the rest of the university, a really nice computer room, and just a great space to hang out with TVs and charging stations, so it'll be a great space.
We'll have a brand new full-service Starbucks, which everybody is excited about because you can actually use a Starbucks gift card there as opposed to what you're doing right now. So I do think at the end of the day it's going to be a really warm, inviting space that will bring in a lot of the natural light with the glass that's available, and it'll be a really vibrant hub for the campus.
To stay updated on the project, head to ucprogress.adelphi.edu. Reporting from Adelphi University, this is Gabriella Mara.